Today we're going to talk about one of the greatest con men in history. His name is Frank Abagnale Jr. Frank Abagnale Jr. was born in Bruxville on the 27th of April 1948. You probably haven't heard his name, but if I say Leonardo DiCaprio played him in the movie Catch Me If You Can, maybe that will ring a bell.
Quiet down, people. My name is Mr. Abagnale. That's Abagnale, not Abagnale, not Abagnale, but Abagnale.
Frank Abagnale Jr. was only 16 years old when he ran away from home and started to cheat on the system for money. His parents were getting divorced, and his dad, who was his role model, went into the wrong place and owed the government a lot of money and was in a lot of debt. And his father's problems may have caused the bad things that Frank Abagnale did.
I put $25 in the account so you can buy whatever you want. Don't tell your mother.
I won't. Thanks. Didn't the bank turn you down for a loan, though?
Yes, they all turn me down.
Then why are you opening a banking account?
Well, because one day you'll want something from these people, a house, a car. They have all the money. There's 50 checks there, Frank. Which means, from this day on, you're in their little club.
I'm in that little club.
You got that, you got it all.
It's even got my name there, huh?
To the moon.
To the moon.
To the moon.
The movie was published in 2002 by Steven Spielberg, and they had $352 million to work with. They used every single penny of it. The movie had some famous actors in it, like Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, and Christopher Walken as their main characters. The movie was written by Frank Abagnale Jr. and a little bit exaggerated by Steven Spielberg.
Oh, would you like to hear me tell a joke? Yeah, we'd love to hear a joke from you. Knock, knock. Who's there? Go fuck yourselves.
Frank is famous for being the world's best money swindler that have ever set foot on this world. Frank Abagnale was so good at swindling money, he made the real checks look like fake ones. He bought a check-making company when he was on the run from the FBI in France, as you see in one of the last parts of the movie. Frank Abagnale Jr. will definitely go down in the history books for being the best check faker ever.
Dear Dad, I've decided to become a pilot for Pan American Airways, the most trusted name in the skies. They have accepted me into their training program and told me that if I work hard, I should earn my wings real soon. Please get in touch with Joanna Carlton from the 10th grade. Tell her I'm sorry that I could not take her to the junior prom. Love, your son, Frank.
FBI! Come out of the bathroom! Step out of the bathroom! Hands on your head.
No, that's the new IBM Selectric.
Put your hands on your
Change
head.
the print type in 5 seconds.
Shut
Just
up!
Pop out the ball.
Put your hands on your head. Put your hands.
You know, he's got over 200 checks here. A ton
Hands
of indie
on
ink,
your head.
Drafting. He even has little payroll envelopes
Put it down.
addressed to himself. from
Put it
Pam.
down. Drop it.
Relax. You're late, all right? My name's Alan, Barry Allen, United States Secret Service. Your boy just tried to jump out the window. My partner has him in custody.
I don't know what you're
downstairs.
talking about. We see some credentials.
Yeah, sure. Take my whole wallet. You want my gun, too? Come over here, take my gun. Hey, look, just do me a favor. Take a look outside. Look out the window. My partner's walking him to the car as we speak. Look. Just do me a favor and sit tight for a second while I get this evidence downstairs. You know, I don't want some maid walking through here and making the bed. LAPD should be here any sec.
Wait. Your wallet.
You hang on to it for a minute. I trust you.
After being chased by the FBI for almost 5 years, Frank Abagnale Jr. was fully caught on February 14, 1969 by the FBI agent called Joseph Sy, or otherwise known as Agent Andretti. Frank Abagnale was charged for auto-larceny, theft, and forgery and fraud, and was sentenced to 12 years in isolation cell in the Maximum Security Prison. When Frank was in prison, his father died by falling down on stairs, and he never got to say goodbye to his most important person in the world. Frank was released on one condition, and that was working for FBI and catching money laundering like himself.
That's a fake.
How do you know? You haven't looked at it.
Well, there's no perforated edge, right? I mean, this check was hand cut, not fed. Yeah. Paper's double bonded, much too heavy to be a bank check. Magnetic ink, it's raised against my fingers instead of flat. This doesn't smell like Micker. It's some kind of a drafting ink. You know, the kind you get at a stationery store.
Frank, would you be interested in working with the FBI's Financial Crimes Unit?
Frank Abagnale is 73 years old today and owns the company Abagnale and Associates that provides consulting services related to financial fraud. His net worth is around $12 million. He's married to Kellyanne Welps Abagnale and has been married to her since 1975. They have 3 children together. Their names are Sean Abagnale, Scott Abagnale, and Chris Abagnale.
Frank Abagnale Jr. has been through a lot of things in life, and not every person can say they've been a pilot, a doctor, and a lawyer. Now you can hopefully see it was way easier to cheat on the system in the good old days. But thanks to that man, he's stopped from a lot of people to faking checks.